Call the meeting to order. First off, before we get into the actual agenda, I'd like to welcome our new members, Marcia Valenti, and welcome back, Rick. Why don't you tell us a little history or tell us a little bit about yourselves so we know who you are.
Going phase, but,
Okay,
we'll
pitch off.
so I lived in Farmers Branch, 42 years. My children, ER products, the CFB ISD. My last, job was at the Firehouse Theater. I was the director of operations over there. If you've ever been there, I've probably seen you because I was there all the time. Deborah can attest to that. Retired, 3 years ago. I had some caretaking that I had to, that I did. And, so when I was able, I started coming over here. I'm a big fan of the exercise classes here, love the community here, love what I see, that, hence the reason why I was interested in joining the advisory board.
Great. Well, thank you. Welcome aboard. We're glad to have you. Rick, we already know about you, but if you'd like to say a few words, that'd be fine.
I'm happy to be back.
We're really happy to have you back. We'll go on to call to order, and then we'll go to item B, citizen comment. I have no citizen comments.
None submitted to me.
We'll move on to agenda item C. C1, consider approval of minutes for the October 9th meeting and take appropriate actions. Read through the minutes. I'm sure we all have to have time to read through the minutes. Any changes or anything, mistakes anybody see?
Did y'all get them in the mail or just electronically? Electronically?
Got it in the mail.
Okay, well, I'll worry about the new one, but okay. Did anybody not get them in the mail? Besides y'all? Okay, thank you.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes as presented.
I second it.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. C2, review events and activities. This is like
And then,
Well, I'd like to report that we had a great breakfast Monday morning. We had 19 people who registered, and I think by my count, we had 100 who showed up. So
Well,
it was very well attended.
I told her what we ought to do. One week, really. This, but we only have 19 sign up, we only get 19 breakfast. And then when the other people come, say, well, you weren't signed up.
No, I like the. She was kidding.
I was
We're
kidding.
gonna let you do it.
No, I'm not gonna. That one, you always have to.
You get that job.
You have to turn them on.
And I think they really like the additional options on the food. You know, with having the burritos.
We had a lot of food left. That was all to talk about.
Well, we had a right at 100. So we paid for 100 food and we had 100 people show up. So we just had a little extra. I think there was a little cross up this
yeah,
time.
but, even with, both, like when we order 100, it's almost the same thing with, when Chef Leslie was here, like we paid for 100, but it can be stretched to like 110, 115, like, so it doesn't come like we barely get to 100, so that adds to it.
Well, we ran out of some of the burritos, like the bacon and ham.
They were ahead. So let's go around and talk about some of the things that we did at the Branch Connection this month. Rick,
Like both.
like Texas Hold'em,
And one more.
and you also helped the practice.
And
Marcia,
I've been to the, Rhoda's every stinking class she has. I've been to the dance, I came to the breakfast, in November.
sure.
It'll be
Actually, October, and this month, so.
October, okay. I did the line dancing,
Yeah,
yeah, so. That's it.
Deborah Hall.
Well, I went to the, breakfast, like I said, and, I was up here last week and it helped. I was popcorn for all duty that week. I had about 9 people show up for the movie, so that was, since we split it now, having it 2 different weeks. Confused.
I was confused if we had.
But no, we had to get,
And the dances.
How is the response for the dance? Is it been good?
it has been.
Depends on the band.
Dot gives last week, and I think we had hoped to have 100 and we had 90.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
But of course, we had one on Monday night, so I think our attendance could go over. I don't even know how many to go, you get 7.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary.
I've been in and out working on the puzzle. I finished it yesterday. I let Gabriel put in the last piece. I said, here, Gabriel. So somebody says, who finished it? You say, I finished it.
Deborah Broussard.
The only thing I've made this month is breakfast. It's busy time for me.
Deborah.
Okay, and the new thing I did this month was the food club. The garden group, and I really enjoyed it. With Jennifer and others on the bus, and it was a beautiful day. And the grapevine gardens were beautiful. I had not been.
Ruth.
Just volunteer every day at the breakfast. We had a birthday thing for Jackie.
Yep.
Yes.
I decorated for
Thank
Jackie's
you.
office.
And then just everything that you need to do.
And you volunteer 2 days a week at the front desk. Yeah. Awesome.
What about you, Matt?
Okay, well, of course, I was at the Monday night dances. I played Texas Hold'em and played 42 on a regular basis. Things like that. Anyway, Jackie, you want to talk about?
So as we're talking about events and activities, our team Monday was up in Denton for the North Region Traps award ceremony. The Branch Connection was awarded the renovation award for our building. It's the Recreation Facility Designs and Excellence Award. And so we were up there in Denton at the Embassy Suites Monday night, getting an award, and the construction team and the engineer team, they also got a copy of the same award so that they get to house it. So we're gonna put it over there up in the bar. And then I think on our next Monday during our breakfast in December, we'll do an announcement, you know, with the group here. So a couple events that we have accomplished together. And then kind of our big one, which we'll talk about, is Tuesday, we have our Veterans Day celebration here. So that's gonna be a big one. And then we have our holiday lunch on the 19th. The photo club is doing a self-portrait session on the 19th as well. And then we have our Texas Hold'em on the 20th. And then the holiday shopping at Skills on the 21st. And Tuesday trivia on the 25th. And then on the 25th is garden group. And then on the 10th, I'm getting used to us changing the first Thursday, but on the 10th, will be our Metro Crest mobile food bank pantry, that'll be out front as well. That seems to be a big hit with our group. So as far as activities goes, that's for the month of November.
Anything else? If not, we'll move on to C3, receive an update from the following subcommittees and take appropriate actions. First, we'll receive an update from Spotlight. Nothing to report.
Just if anybody has any, recommendations for worthy recipients. We'd love to hear from you, Deborah and Island.
And our next presentation is on the,
February or March?
February, I think, February. So we have a couple months to get something in. Next Memorial Committee,
Memorial is Joyce. Is she still on the board?
I thought Ruth was also on it.
And,
It's Matt and Ruth.
Matt,
Not sure. Not sure.
oh, maybe you
Yeah.
are still involved, yeah.
yeah, so, and, we recommended someone last month. We don't have anybody this month to recommend.
so no new news.
And, next is the Century Club.
So
That's,
Someone coming up?
no, so quick update on this. At our next meeting, I'll probably have some more information. There might be a different streamlining process on how we do this. So this might continue as a subcommittee with us. It might also change. I'm waiting to get a little bit more information on that. So when I have that, I'll update, but that might look a little different moving forward.
and our social program series.
Okay, I got a little presentation for you guys. So the 3Ds we got together. Deborah. And we talked, we certainly talked about, what we've done in the past. Get those up. So one of the things that we talked about, a couple of things. But one of them was about maybe how many we were gonna do. So we kind of looked at maybe we're doing 2 this year, 1 in the spring and 1 in the fall. So maybe like a March, September. And obviously have to coordinate it with the branch's calendar. And the other thing we talked about was the time of day. Because we did several during the day and we did, a couple in the evening. Like when we did casino night or when we did the formal event. And we thought that, we kind of felt like maybe we didn't get the same attention for the day events. Because people would come in, maybe grab a bite to eat, and then they were off to bridge or poker or some other activity, especially since, everything's together again. So we kind of feel like we would try this next one again on the evenings. And so we're thinking either March 14th or 21st, Saturday evening. Of course, we'd have food. Thinking like 6 to 8, dinner served first, games at 6:30. Like Saturday, right? So the thing that we also feel like our group likes is to be entertained. And they also like to participate. I mean, we've seen that with like casino night and just some of the games, that kind of thing we offer. So I've got a few of these to pass out. There's a company here in Farmers Branch. That's called Game Show Battle Brews. And they also do, they have an actual facility, but they do road shows as well. And so it's a opportunity for, entertainment and for people to participate. So I talked to them a little bit about the fact that, it would be in a big room. We would have tables so they could sit down and eat first. And this is one of the setups they sent me. So like they would use a stage. And I'm gonna go through and explain that a little bit more. Keep in mind that you can see a line of people here. There's actually a line of people here as well. So they really do 3 main games, okay? Okay, and this is a little close up on the stage. So one of them is Family Feud. Pretty much everybody in this crowd has seen Family
We could
Feud,
divide it
right?
into 2.
So they call it survey battles. What they do is just do 4 answers to a question. And they bring in like their own moderators. So they'll bring 2 teams up there.
like you see here. So they bring two teams up there. These are their moderators. They go through the process. They get people excited. I was over there the other night just picking up some of these brochures. And I mean, they have a lot of energy. They keep people laughing, engaged. So they do a great job. So they do all the setup and they do the management of the game. So this is one of the games, Family Feud, and they keep it to 4 answers. So that way they can get as many people as want to participate can be through it on a team. So they keep taking the people from those lines on the side. And they'll do one team for this question, and then the next question will be another team. So they get people, as many people as want to be involved. So that's one of the games. The other game is Wheel of Fortune. So they do that. You can't see it real well on here, but this is spin the wheel. And like one section says vowels or 2 consonants, whatever it is. And depending on what they land on, then they get a pick, either consonant or vowels. And then they have this on a big screen up there and they, start filling in the letters. So that can be kind of fun too. And then the third one that they usually do is The Price is Right. I think everybody likes that one too. So they use, you can't see it very well, but it's a board and it has those little pegs. And at the very bottom, across the bottom, there's different numbers, like prices. And so whoever's turn it is gets to drop their peg down if they want to guess what the price is. And, they keep track by teams, right? And so if they get the right price, then, prizes, right? So we got to work on prices. So that's 3 game options. And normally they manage that whole process. They keep it moving. They keep the people involved that want to participate. And, at the same time, it's entertainment for those that don't want to participate. And it is a Farmers Branch company. So that's kind of nice too. And they're over there at Alpha and Inwood if no one's been there, but it's a fun little place. And of course, we got food. Last time we did the formal thing, which I think everybody really enjoyed, something totally different. It was nice. This one, we're thinking a little bit more casual self-serve. So having stations in the room along with the games and the people so that they could go to the stations they wanted to go to, or all of them. One of them we were thinking about was a potato barn fixings. Now, usually with those kind of things, let's say like with Marshall's, for instance, you also have the option of like shredded brisket to add on top of the potato as well. So we thought that could be fun, allow it where people could go down both sides of the table, but they're like serving themselves. Another one is Build a Burger. So this company, they're new chamber members. They are in Carrollton. I'm gonna give this to you because veterans eat free there. So they might even be someone you want to invite to veterans, I don't know. But they do Build a Burger. And again, it would be one of those things where we could set it up, go down both sides. And when I talked to them about this, they can also do like hamburger or like a chicken breast. But I said, you have to keep it simple. Like don't give them 5 cheeses, give them 2. Because also the line will go, it'll take forever. So, that kind of thing we would have to, work with them on. But 1 second, hold on. We'll come back for questions. But again, another self-service station in the room. Doesn't have to be right by the potato section. Maybe somebody gets their potato first. Maybe they do their burger first, whichever. They have that option. And last but not least, certainly desserts. You gotta have desserts. Everybody loves their sweets. So this would be another separate station. So just to give a little recap again. So games and games that people could participate in or just, be entertained with. 3 different games. You got Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right, and then several food stations. So we think it'd be a little bit different than we've done in the past. We think it could be a fun way, again, keeping it in the evening. So we keep the attention of everyone, and think of one of those March dates. Debbie, do you want to add anything to this?
I just had a comment that one time, we did that big self-serve, and people stacked up their plate, and when other people were coming in, they said, there's no food left.
You need somebody.
Well, you'll have somebody there.
We'll have somebody there.
Yeah, we'll be there working the booth
Yeah.
or the.
I think that time there wasn't anybody monitoring it.
One burger.
That last year.
So they just call it up
So it's,
until it's gone.
yeah, and, you know, if we need to figure out how to manage that, certainly we can. You know, right now, this is kind of conceptual, like, do you guys like the idea? I mean, do you like doing games like this and having the separate food stations? That's something that could be something different that we haven't done. Again, keeping it on an evening, like one of those Saturdays, and I don't know what the schedule is, but,
And I think we were considering everything in one room.
yes.
So that
everything
people
went-
are not leaving the area, going
Right.
out into the,
Right.
and sitting.
I think y'all did a fantastic job. I'm ready to get started.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, let me
maybe
give you
having some
Sign
baskets or something.
sign right here. Yeah, I want
The
to,
gift baskets.
Gift baskets or something, just something to make them, you have to be present to win, right here at the end of the evening.
Around.
How about, who supplies the food? This company?
We have to buy it.
well, we have,
Yeah, we're not-
they would only do the game.
They only do the game.
So the other thing to think about on this too, you know, even if we allow, you know, I don't know how many people could come in the room with the games. Let's say it's 200, but if only 100 want to participate, you know, or if we limit it to 100 participation, you know, that affects pricing on that type of thing as well.
And I do want to say, I know you guys mentioned the month of March. The only date that's not available is March 28th.
Okay.
We have Gateway to the Globe, and if we have council and the mayor, they'll want to be able to attend both. We just don't want to create any conflict.
Okay, so the 14th to the 21st would work. Yeah. Okay.
That's good.
I just want to confirm, we're gonna try to just do 2 this year,
We talked.
one in March and one in September?
fall.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that increases our budget.
Exactly.
For this event.
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful event.
I think that's
Wonderful.
actually
Good idea.
great research that you did.
So Debbie,
Pretty
if we
impressed. I
use
didn't know
like
that
Marshalls
existed.
or one of
Pretty.
those places, would they provide someone to come out and manage, I mean, not serve people, but manage the area? Would they provide that, do you
Parts
think,
of
if you
food.
bought, you know, we purchased all potatoes from Marshalls and use this other cheap for the burgers?
We have that option. Of course, cost.
We have 9 people in mind. We have 9 people.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on my
Question on the food.
Uh-huh.
Do we want to do big giant burgers and big giant potatoes?
yes,
It's an option. You don't have to eat it.
That's the same event.
Yeah, it's, and if we want to change the
What?
food items, you can, but the concept of having food station.
Yeah, no, we're talking about that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, and we were thinking too, drinks, not to make it hard with having a station, but the little soft drinks, cans and stuff.
Cans
having
and
the
bottles,
just
yeah.
pick one up,
yeah.
you know, something that's easy rather than having a whole location where they had to go get one mixed and come back in.
So we're gonna keep.
But that does give them a little break,
Thanks, Greg.
having chug it. Doesn't hurt anything.
Well, but this is a time constraint on the company that's coming out here, so it's not like we've got, what is it, 80, 90 minutes is what they.
Well, and they outline it really
Mhm.
close in there. I mean, they want 2 hours to set up and like an hour, half an hour or something to tear down, but they're,
And maybe we want to do a BYOB rather than have,
yeah, or something.
yeah.
Well, that's a-
it, I think it's a
that's a
BYOB here online, yeah, versus.
Bring your own beverage or bring your own booze.
Booze, yeah.
Can we do that, Jackie? We can.
This building is licensed to be a BYOB. The only procedural aspect is I have to send out that request form for you and Rob to sign on. But permits has permitted this building as a BYOB.
They can have fun without alcohol.
This is true.
But they like.
Daniel Summers gave us that permit. So like when I asked for it on the mixer, that's the permit I submit. So while it's allowed, it's not that it can just happen. It has to be approved by the department that owns the building.
Director's discretion.
Right, which is why I think you and Rob saw the one that I put through the end of December for the mixer. And then I think in January, I have to refile with Danielle every year to get it permitted as a BYOB. We could go that route, but let's talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But, thank you very much, Deborah Cruz Harper. That was a great presentation. I think it's a wonderful idea that the 3Ds came up with. And,
Yes.
I think we should move forward.
Very thoughtful.
Different,
Sounds like fun.
something we've never done before. I think it's awesome. It's great. Anybody else have anything else to add or questions? All right, then we'll move on to the next, subcommittee, which is Veterans Day. Veterans Day is November the 11th. It's coming up real quick. We had our last meeting day before yesterday. Everything's on target. Everything's set. It's going to be a really nice event. We're going to need volunteers to help, the senior advisory board volunteers. We have several items to give away. I think we're going to put them all in one basket, one bag. So we'll need,
Stuffers.
2 or 3 people to stuff. Okay, we're gonna need stuffers. So we'll come in early on the 11th around.
Drivers. And we need.
I know. 1 or 2.
Probably 8:30.
Yeah, come about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. 8:30, big mess, we'll stuff bags. We're gonna need, 2, 4 drivers.
Let's do 2 and see
Yeah.
the demand.
Jackie, is there a reason why we couldn't stuff them before the day of?
Oh, we can. I mean, it's just one of those things that volunteer wise, I mean, we could stuff them today and tomorrow, but we have 300 bags.
Yeah.
So
If
we,
you
and we
don't
have,
wanna come and stuff tomorrow, you can come and
we,
stuff
we
tomorrow.
have everything here to actually,
But
we
otherwise-
got the cup Tuesday. Yeah, so that's the last one. Yeah, that's,
Cause I know last year when we were stuffing them the day of, Robert was asking why we were stuffing the day of.
we could have staff doing it, but to be able to get everybody together to do like an assembly line and knock it out, just makes the day more useful.
Do y'all wanna come on a certain day and do it? Just wanna come early on the 11th?
No, before the 11th.
I'm fine.
Anytime?
Monday afternoon.
The 10th?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it then.
At what time? Afternoon meeting?
1 o'clock,
Right here.
1 o'clock, Monday at 1 o'clock. We'll do it right here, right before the dance.
The 10th of November, wonderful.
That's Monday.
We have cups, we have coins,
You have hats?
Program.
no hats this year. This year, we're doing the
Go in.
cups instead of the hats.
And the programs,
Programs,
the brochures,
and, flag pins and,
copies.
copies.
Matt, are they putting the coins in the bag or we handing them out individually?
Putting them in the bag per person or
One bag per family
One bag per family.
Okay.
to begin with. I mean, if we, at the end of the day, if there's some left, we'll
do that.
we'll share, but we want to make sure we get as many people as we can.
Yeah.
As many families as we can. Next, hopefully for the last time, but I doubt it, renovation.
Well,
Jackie?
backtrack just a minute. Is that the only help you need for Veterans Day is just stuff?
No,
For the day of,
the day of
driver, we have Rotary helping out with,
the hot dogs.
the hot dogs, but, handing out promotional items too, when they come in, we'll need help with that. And then,
We also need 2 drivers for golf carts. Deborah Cruzart will be one of our
Do you have a
drivers.
valid license?
And Rick Cathy will be our other student.
You ever see it?
I do, Jen, we can drive, Jen.
So that's the big thing is Rotary's gonna help with the food. If they wanna help like in the kitchen, you know, or with the non-food items like the chips or the drinks, you know, we can use help there, but the big thing's gonna be golf cart and promotional items handing out.
Okay, now we move on to renovation. Thank you, Deborah.
I think they said, 3 weeks, the last update I got, I think 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we'll start to see more progress on the ACs. Our facilities team, we just had a meeting earlier today, so the company's gonna be in and out of here from now to 3-4 weeks to get preparation for the new installs.
They were in here Monday.
Yeah, so you'll see them here, and then once that happens, then it's control the temperature, get the humidity down, and then once we hit that checkpoint, then we can finish the floors.
Is that so we can control it ourselves?
No, it's the humidity.
Okay.
It's the humidities was what they believe was the issue with the floor buckling. So then after that, we should be done. We do have the, renovation placard, the new one, it's up the front of the building on the left side. And then, the one that we had when we did the building, it's gonna go up on the right side. So if y'all haven't noticed it, it's out there.
Okay, great. We'll move on to C4. Discuss agenda items for future senior advisory board meetings. This item is placed on the agenda so that board members can recommend topics they would like to discuss at future meetings.
So I know in December, we will be doing our end of fiscal year report. We always do it in December because we wait for our finance side to get the books balanced so we can look at true expenses and revenues. So on our December meeting, I will be doing that report.
Before our December, our Christmas.
Yep, our holiday lunch.
Anybody have any suggestions for what they would like to have added to the, agenda for next month?
Just, I think probably our final say on the time capsule, because I noticed something, December 30th, is that? We would bury it, or,
We're supposed to be.
Yeah,
so we probably need to keep talking that up. And
We do, because I'm not getting very many submittals. I haven't gotten anything really since we initially started.
can we do an announcement at breakfast?
That would help.
We'll do that. And we'll do one at each season, dinner,
The lunches.
luncheons.
And is that only items relating to the senior center
Our members.
Our members,
or what?
our members, current history.
And not current things.
They can be current.
It can be current events also.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I thought we should put something about the flood. You know.
Get a printed news article out.
What?
Printed news article out. We printed news article out.
Have you already done that?
No.
I thought- When we talked about before that we couldn't do that, so.
Oh, right.
Wait, we can do that.
Okay.
We can do that.
So let me ask you this, if you come and take pictures of some of our, see, because I'm not technical, I don't know how to do the picture to the, the camera to the picture or whatever. Take pictures with the camera that we have and then get a copy so we could put it in.
SD card.
Yes, a printed copy or an electronic copy.
You know, thumb drive or physical copy.
Like, let's say you go in and take a couple pictures of, let's say, the Monday night dance,
Uh-huh.
the mixer, okay? how do we get that from the camera to
To print
to
it.
where we can?
It's in the files.
Yes, we can do that.
You pull the SD card.
Yeah.
Plug it into your computer.
Yeah, I suggest you do printed because nobody really knows how long SD cards or thumb drives.
Well, no, I'm saying like how we actually get it out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not.
You could also just use your phone. I do this all the time for our department, and I just send it to Walgreens,
Yeah,
like straight from my phone, from the Walgreens.
Oh,
app.
yeah.
yeah.
And then I just pick them up, yeah.
Yeah.
When we do like retirements and stuff like that, I'll take it from here, email it to myself, open it through my email. Of course, on the back end, there's more process. But it's real simple. Download the Walgreens app, upload your photos, press Walgreens on Josie and Valley View, and they send it there. Put on a coupon code, and it's fairly inexpensive.
Would we want to put names on the pictures of who the people are? Because on the other one, we don't like it. Not that
Exactly.
they would even know.
We have a
Well,
label maker.
Match.
Yeah.
The president, the.
Chairman of the
Chairman.
Well, you got Rick, when Rick and I went through the pictures of our board, we put everybody's name down on there, so everybody's name.
Cool.
Their position.
We do a picture, put it in the time capsule, what the lobby looked like before, and after we did the renovation, what looks like.
We could do that.
We can do that.
They'll be jaded.
Yeah, all the different lines.
They won't have lots, but in the future.
Let's move on. Let's move on to C5. Receive the senior advisory board and city council update calendar.
So on November 18th, which is a Tuesday, we'll have our year in review down at City Hall. 3:00, I believe, is when they do it for study session. 3:00, 4:00.
I think it's, no, it's the regular agenda. It's on the regular meeting, not study session anymore. Because of the library board and sustainability, they were during, they were like later in the evening.
After 6 PM. Cause I emailed and they said 3 or 4.
We can circle back.
Yeah, I'll find that out. Then December, so all these new dates after this are reflecting the first Thursday of the month. So December 4th is our holiday, standard meeting is gonna be at 11:30, followed by our holiday lunch at 12. January, there's no meeting because that day actually falls on New Year's Day, which we are closed. February will be 5th, March 5th, April 2nd, May 7th, June 4th, July 2nd, August 6th, September 3rd, October 1st. And then November 5th with the year in review again to be determined. And then December would go on December 3rd, 2026.
Okay, it is that study session, which starts at 4. It could be as early as 3:30. However, disclaimer, sometimes the study session gets broken into 2, and that's what happened.
Make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
We have a motion to adjourn in a second.
Second.
All right, thank you very much.
Do you have reached out?
I have somewhere to go. You know what? Well, I just realized that on November 8th,